Chapter 5 Season 3 has been out for a couple weeks now, and some people are saying that this season is worse than the mech season since Chapter 1 Season 10.
Yeah, I will not be playing this season. Full-time Valorant streamer. Clip it and ship it. I don't know if I'm joking either, dude. I'm very serious.
And then on the other side, people are saying they haven't had this much fun in a while.
Damn, did they come out with a banger. This season came out swinging. But when it comes to this season, to me, it feels like this theme is a lot more cohesive and a lot more, I don't know, well packaged.
To be honest, if you love this season or hate this season, I don't really care. And I'm not just saying that to be mean. There is a huge problem when it comes to Fortnite Season 3. Not even this season, but all the other seasons when they had crazy OP items, like the mechs in Chapter 1 Season 10, even like Chapter 2 Season 2 with the OP mythic weapons, and of course aim assist. I don't mind having OP items in the game, and probably you don't even mind that either. But when I want to play competitively, I can't. If you box up, the Nitro Fist are phasing through your box 100% of the time, and they also do over 50 plus damage. But they did just come out with some patch notes, but they did nerf the Nitro Fist to builds, but they still do the same damage to players. I'm happy that Fortnite is trying to nerf some of the crazy items, but at the end of the day, you won't make everybody happy. On the one side, the competitive players will be stoked and be like, wow, this season is saved. And on the other side, the casuals will be like, oh, they are ruining the fun, and the competitive players are taking away our fun. Okay, I don't know why I started making that voice, but my point is, Fortnite needs to try to stop pleasing both sides, because that is nearly impossible. The last time that Fortnite made both sides, the casuals and the competitive players, happy was Chapter 2 Season 4 with the crazy Marvel items. I still hear competitive players saying that this season was the best for comp. And on the other side, the casuals said they really enjoyed this season, and some people probably put it even in the top 3 or top 5. Somehow, I don't know how Fortnite did it, and they did it a couple times before that too. They pleased both sides of the community. But since Chapter 2 Season 4, both sides really haven't been satisfied. I'm not even saying that Epic Games can't make a good season, or they haven't made a good season. There's been some good seasons. I enjoyed Chapter 3 Season 1, there's been some good seasons, but they can't please both sides. We can't keep fighting with each other, because it's only going to bring more division and more hatred towards one another in the Fortnite community. So, the first thing we need to fix in general is how the community is in general. We need to change our mindset when we come into each new season. And when there's a new season, there should be less complaining when there's changes, or there's just change in general. We also should be slow to judge, and also just be positive, because every season, like the last 4 or 5 seasons, actually been really nice, but we just complain about the things that are OP. But in general, like at least 80% of the season's very fun. There's just some minor things that just need fixed, and we complain about that, and we just focus on stuff like that. So we should always be focused on how fun the season is, and we need to focus on the good instead of the bad. So for the competitive players, don't complain and start crying right away when there's new items added. Even me, because I do play ranked, I do play competitive here and there, and just complaining about OP items isn't going to do anything. Because first off, most of the time, Epic Games is going to fix that sooner or later. And then sometimes we think it's our job to, keep crying about it, because at one point, they're going to fix it. Like this season, for example, cars were way too OP, of course, but obviously they made some changes, they nerfed the cars a little bit, and recently they just nerfed the fists. I still think they're OP, but they're nerfed though. They don't do much to builds. I think they still need to nerf the health, but still, like, they keep nerfing stuff. They're trying to, please both sides. So when there's new items coming in, okay, just try to use the items, try to adapt. If they are OP, don't just start complaining right away. So just try to use the items and just try to adapt. And sometimes I know you can't adapt to them because they're so OP, like the fist this season, but just complaining isn't going to do anything. But just keep using the items until Epic Games nerfs them, because they always do. And for the casuals, don't just tell pros to adapt, because they're the best at adapting. I mean, come on, they're pros for a reason. I know a lot of casuals do this. They just be like, yo, guys, just adapt. But sometimes there's items that are way too OP and you just can't adapt to them. In my opinion, casuals is telling pros to adapt is kind of funny to me, because obviously the pros are the first ones that adapt. They always find out the meta. They always figure out what's best for the season. And I get it. Pros do cry about a lot of stuff. I do admit that, you know what I mean? I even cry about stuff, even on the first day. But the casuals are telling the pros to adapt won't help them, because they're better at adapting than casuals. So for every new season, have an open mind and stop complaining about every little change Epic does, because doing that isn't going to do anything besides bring bad vibes and bad energy. The second thing Fortnite needs to do is split normal BR and ranked BR. Epic Games keeps trying to please both competitive players and casual players. In the last 2 years, both casual and comp players haven't been happy, but splitting both of them would be the best solution in the long run. For example, pros love consistently. Compared to casuals, they love the diversity and the craziness. Pros love balance. The casuals love craziness and chaos. Both sides always want something different when it comes with a new season. What I would do if I was at the headquarters or if I just ran the BR team, I would have the standard weapons of each season, but I wouldn't add the crazy stuff like the cars with the attachments and the nitro fists. I would also add siphon back to rank and all the fun and crazy items that people casuals like. It's only going to be in BR and zero builds BR, but it would not be in rank. I don't know why Fortnite doesn't split ranked and normal BR, because in FNCS and Cash Cups, there's going to be no cars, but ranked has cars. So it just really doesn't make sense. Nothing's adding up. It's just there's no consistency when it comes to competitive. If you guys want a video of how the competitive system actually should be, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell. Alright, let's resume. Some people will still complain, even if this does happen, even if they make competitive a little more consistent, people would still complain and be like, oh, ranked's now, it's so boring because there's no craziness, there's nothing going on. But at the same time, you can't please everybody, but you can please most people, in my opinion, by doing this. My message for the Fortnite players, for the casual players, and for the competitive players, focus on the good that Epic Games has done, because they have made good season after good season, and all we've done is just complain. Instead of complaining, let's thank Epic for everything they have done in the last 6 and 7 years to this game. That's all I have for you guys today. But comment down below how you guys feel about the state of Fortnite. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!